Hey folks, welcome back. We're in the Pratte Pack gym. We have been working, getting ready for our post-NFL Sunday report. When I have just learned via social media and a link from the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette that my friend Aviva Radbourne, longtime KDKA TV2 producer, posted, Jimmy Beaumont of the Skyliners has passed away at the age of 76. Knoxville neighborhood city of Pittsburgh, 18 years of age. He ended up soaring to big heights thanks to good people like Dick Clark. And of course, just incredible historical moments, even playing the historic Apollo Theater in New York. Yes, Since I Don't Have You, it has been covered by greats like Barbra Streisand, and because of the movie American Graffiti that Ron Howard starred in many years ago, along with a young Richard Dreyfuss and Suzanne Summers and many others, they found success once again. You know, when I think of them, I go back to when I first met Jimmy Beaumont, and also Jimmy Ross, of course, in the Skyliners when he was singing with them, and the late Janet Vogel-Rapp. It was at that place that I worked, Ciro's Top of the Mall, at the Beaver Valley Mall, right here in the Monaca Center Township area. I was 19 years of age, and because of Joe Ciro giving me the opportunity to become a maitre d' at a very young age, I got a chance to rub elbows with some of the great talent of our era. And of course from Pittsburgh, and there was none bigger or better than Jimmy Beaumont. And let me just say, on a Friday and Saturday night, we would have 3 sold-out shows. They would literally be wrapped around the block waiting to get in to hear that magic. And magic it was. And if you would talk to anyone, and of course Jimmy Ross, that voice of Jimmy Beaumont, he would be the first to say there was nothing quite like it. Class act, always took time with every fan, and of course just continue to sing recently at a concert in New York as of September 17th. This is a man who truly has left a legacy in the city of Pittsburgh. Of course, you think of the street light on a street corner on any given night in the 50s and the 60s. And Jack Hunt of Johnny Angel and the Halos have told me these stories time and time again. Great doo-wop groups like the Dell Vikings and many others. But standing alone, I believe, on top of the rest, only for the sheer fact that they had a manager by the name of Joe Rock who just understood how to write music at that time and how to get it done. And it was constant work 24/7 to do that, taking that record from radio station to radio station and putting this eclectic group of talent, not just in Pittsburgh, but around the country, barnstorming and at times little sleep. But one thing's for sure, when they hit the stage, they were incredible. But there was that opportunity that I would get on a regular basis to break bread with Joe Rock, and we would talk about the history of Pittsburgh rock and roll in the early days of the Skyliners. And the thing that I will always remember about Jimmy Beaumont was how really quality he was when it came to treating people, especially young, starry-eyed young men like me at the age of 19, who just was like a sponge and just couldn't get enough. You know, some of the best years of my life getting to understand the business of entertainment really took place in that place, Ciro's Top of the Mall, in which Joe Ciro gave me the opportunity to really hone my craft, not just being a waiter and a maitre d' and working in the food industry that I love, but it was also that opportunity that would follow shortly after when I got a chance to become a disc jockey and jump into the world of entertainment. And to this day, because of those early days of education from people like Jimmy Beaumont and Joe Rock and even Jimmy Ross from afar, I learned a lot about that journey of life and how you have to embrace it because it is so short. Jimmy Beaumont, well folks, what can I say? A part of Pittsburgh history, music history, is gone forever. But I do know this, those who saw him live will say truly every time that they had that seat, whether it be in the front row or the balcony, they were having an opportunity to embrace greatness. He will be missed, but Jimmy Beaumont truly is a part of Pittsburgh music history that will be talked about, and that music will be listened to long after we are all here. Thank you, Jimmy Beaumont, for being such a good friend to a young man many years ago, and thank you for giving me such great songs that really taught me the true meaning of having heart.